What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I want to start off this one by saying you guys really did show up in that last video. You guys brought the most incredible energy to the comment section in the last video. I had a ton of you guys messaging saying you appreciate the content. You guys telling me it's part of your Sunday routines. Guys, for me, that's overwhelming. Okay, I want to let you guys know that a lot of you say you appreciate me, but I appreciate all of you guys equally as much. And that is a big motivating factor of why I produce these videos, to give you guys that guidance, put you guys on the right path. And I want to say, just bring that energy again, guys. Do leave me down your comments. I read all of your comments. As I said, you guys brought some serious energy to the comment section and I absolutely love it, all right? So guys, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to go through the markets. I'm going to give you guys some opportunities. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go through the markets for the first time today, and we're going to try and draw out some opportunities together, as I always do, okay? So that is going to give you guys an opportunity to get into some quality trades during the week and do very, very well for yourselves by the end of the week, as we always do, all right? But before we dive into all of that, we have to have a very serious conversation together, okay? Because there's something that's been brought to my attention that I want to bring to the attention of the wider group. In the comment section, someone said that I look like Paul George. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a basketball fanatic, guys. I wasn't raised in the US. I do watch NFL though, but basketball, I had no idea. I had to Google this guy. It's kind of crazy looking at me and then looking at him on the screen. You guys let me know. Do you think I look like Paul George? I've been told that I look like a whole heap of crazy people, but this one, you might actually be onto something, all right? So you guys let me know in the comment section, do I look like Paul George? Right? I want you guys to let me know if you see any resemblance between me and this guy on the screen right here, because I think we are onto something, all right? We're onto something here. So shout out to the person who left that comment, all right? That was an amazing comment. I appreciate that. Okay, so firstly, actually, let me just address the numbers that are on my screen here. So on my screen, you can see we have profit of $10,000 and under a position of 40% gain. This was a trade that I posted in the Patreon yesterday to start off the week. Right? Every Monday, what I like to do is like to post some day trading opportunities for those who are in the Patreon to kick the week off right, to get the juices flowing. All right. And this was one of those positions. This was on Google, right? Posted for the Patreons. And listen, that trade went up about 40%. With the day trades, I told them, you want to sell out between 30 to 50, so we're like bang on the money here. As I tell you guys, there is a lot of opportunity out there in the markets, and I want you guys to take full advantage of it, all right? Tons and tons of opportunity. We got, 6 weeks till the end of the year. I want all of you guys to finish off the year strong, and one way you can most definitely do that is by taking advantage of the opportunities that the markets present you, all right? There's going to be a lot of opportunities in the run-up, and it's there for the taking, all right? So shout out to all the Patreon members who got into this. Again, this was one of these day trades that I posted on the Patreon. We also do swing trades as well. So that is getting into trades and holding over a number of days. And what we're doing is we're just attacking the beast from different angles, guys. Might as well maximize the opportunity by taking advantage of the different ways that you can go about skinning the cat in this game, and this is just one of those ways. So shout out to all the members in the Patreon. If you didn't get into it, don't worry, right? Because this is what we do all the time. But for the rest of you guys, I was going to say, make sure you're in the Patreon so you guys can get the alerts, get that live update from myself, so you guys aren't missing out on any of these opportunities to the run up to the end of the year. You want to finish the year strong, and I'm here to help you guys do that. Okay, I'm the infrastructure that's going to get you guys having an incredible end to the year, right? So I'll share that with you guys. This is actually separate from the trade that I shared with you on the weekend, even though it's the same instrument. Okay, so as I told the guys in the Patreon on the live stream that we did, last week, Google continued to deliver. Okay, so had to jump in again and take advantage of it. Okay, you can double up, triple up. You can take advantage of the same instrument multiple times over. And that's just what we did. That's what we'll continue to do. Okay, so guys, let's take a look at the markets together. Let's Paul George again. All right. I actually thought it was me. I was like, yeah. Anyway, Paul George again. Let's look at the markets together, guys. So we're going to start off with the overall market. All right. So let's take a look at the NASDAQ. And again, this is the first time I am looking at the markets. And I like to do that because it's almost like that real-time look. And it gives you guys an idea of how to go about spotting these opportunities. Okay, that's what we're going to look to do. We're going to look to spot some opportunities today. So in the last video, guys, on the weekend, I was telling you we are looking for the markets to create what we call a local top. And what is a local top? A local top is some exhaustion of the trend. Remember, I told you we want to wait for that. We want to see some sell-offs. We want to see some pullback action. We want to see some profit taken. And we're getting that today, right? Which is very nice to see. Because what we're doing is we are creating structure. When we create structure in the charts, in the markets, okay, we create opportunity. Structure leads to opportunities. All of my profits, all of my trades, right, or like the one you just saw, is all created from structure. And we're creating some structure now. Okay, so we're getting that sell-off, we're getting that pullback action, which is good to see. When it comes to the actual NASDAQ, I wouldn't actually take any trades here just because we can easily pull back again or we can easily go up again. Now, what's my bias though? My bias is long, my bias is call options. So let's just rewind. Remember guys, if we want to make money in the markets, what do? We use options. We don't want to just be buying individual stocks. If you want to buy it for investing purposes, fine. That's a whole separate conversation. But some of us don't have 10 to 20 to 30 years to wait. Some of us want to make money this week, right? That's what we're doing. So we don't want to be using the stock market. We want to be using the options market because the options market is going to give us that volatility. So that trade that I shared with you guys on Google that went up 40%, it went up 40%. Google didn't go up 40%. Google went up, yes, they only went up 1%, like just over 1%, or add to about 2%, including today, right? And that created a 40% increase. You see how powerful that is? 2% on the underlying stock, 40% in the options market. So please, 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 if you're not already, please tap into the options market. This is serious, guys. Okay? Do not be afraid of it. Don't be scared. The options market is an absolute blessing for us to take advantage of. I'm here to help you guys do that. I'm here to help you guys break it down, okay? Spot these opportunities and get in on these quality trades. So we're seeing some structure being created, which is very nice. This is what we want to see. We don't just want to see a straight line higher because that makes it a little bit more tricky. But I still wouldn't jump in here. Because we could still go lower, but we are long biased. So we are still only looking for call options on the overall market. We would ideally like to see this thing pull back a little bit more. So if I look at, my squiggles from the weekend, I kind of want to see, TQQQ fill this $79. If I could fill this $79 gap, that is going to be an optimum entry point for this thing to move higher. And in the options market, that will equate to profits of 150, 200% on the call option. So that should get your juices flowing if it hasn't already, right? 200% will materialize once we get that gap fill on TQQQ at $79. Okay, even though I have the charts on the screen next to me, and I do like to use it as I'm speaking, this isn't a chart channel. I don't want you guys to think I'm some sort of chart guru or something like that. That's not the case. As a matter of fact, you guys could just have me on audio. You don't even need to look at the video. It would help. But you don't even need to have me on audio. Just the on video. Just the audio is fine. Just listen to the levels. Because what I'm trying to do is, I'm not trying to teach you the charts. I'm trying to show you the opportunities. They're very different. Because the opportunities is what's going to lead to physical cash hitting your brokerage account and hitting your bank account. Not some random colored bars on a chart. So I'm here to deliver you guys the opportunities. I'm here to deliver you guys the intelligence that you can use to go and make cold, hard cash, right? So I want you guys to remember that, right? Forget the chart on the right. The chart on the right is just for me to play around with while I'm speaking to you guys. It's more about the opportunities, okay? That's what I'm here to present you. The opportunities that's going to lead to the cold, hard cash. So we want to see more of a sell-off, and we could definitely get that. However, it's not going to last long. I want you guys to know this weakness we're seeing will pass very quickly. So if we are to get one more red day, it's going to lead to a massive opportunity for call options that will print by the end of the week. But you got to move fast. You got to move quick. You got to move with some speed. You got to move with some intention if we are to get just a bit more of a sell-off. Because if we get a bit more of a sell-off, we're going to move into an optimum entry point. Okay, but this is why the Patreon is so good, because guys, if we are to get another red day tomorrow, you are going to have massive cojones to actually get into that trade, because the market has a very clever way of moving you off center. The market has a very clever way of scaring you. The market has a very clever way of creating that anxiety. If you're in the Patreon, my Patrons don't have any anxiety because they're led by me. So they don't have to think. Their emotions don't get involved. But I'm telling you, if you are to see another red day, you're going to have some big balls hanging between your legs. All right. And that comes from experience. I've been in the markets for a long time now, guys. So the markets cannot move me off center. The markets cannot evoke cannot disturb my emotional state. That just comes from years and years of experience. But as I said, that's why the Patreon is so good, because you are in the collective and there's none of that emotions because you're guided. Okay, so one more red day, guys, going to be an incredible opportunity. There's no need to take anything here on the overall market, but I'm telling you, one more red day. All right, I remember I was speaking to you guys about NVIDIA actually. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so on the weekend, look, I did say we see this thing hit 143 again. You take it up. I told the patrons again. That's materialized. Again, there's nothing really we can work with here. And that's part of the journey. That's part of the process. Part of the process is, number one, identifying the quality opportunities, yes. But also, the other piece of the puzzle is disqualifying opportunities as well. Don't call them they're not opportunities. We're disqualifying situations. So identifying opportunities and disqualifying situations. If you get the two working, then you can become an absolute animal in this game. It's like a superpower when you're able to do this. To able to go into the markets and recognize when is a good position, when is not a good position. I'm telling you guys, middle of the week is going to present some fantastic opportunities in the market. Okay, I'm just going to continue to go down the watch list, see if I can actually find something that I actually like here. I don't like Palantir for a trade. Don't really like Hood either. Okay. So basically, we've covered the equity market, right? We don't really need to spend too much time, because we know that we need one more red day for optimum entry positions to present itself. But I tell you, I have my eye on Marathon, okay? Now we know Bitcoin has done phenomenal things. And given the fact that it's done phenomenal things, there's still opportunities to squeeze I don't know what the saying is, but there's still opportunities there with Bitcoin, most definitely through the end of the year. We've only seen that first phase, that first run up. So something like a marathon, right? If we are to go ahead and get that $22 hit, maybe we get a bit more weakness, that'd be quite nice tomorrow or the day after. That $22 is going to act as a very, very nice place to go long, to go with your call options. When I say long, I just mean call options, guys. Call options just mean you expect the price to go higher and the market pays out if the price goes higher. It's very simple. So marathon is something that's on my watch list now for a $22 interaction. It's not far off that. A little bit more weakness in that, it's going to open up some very, very, very strong opportunities. So what the market's doing now is it's getting ready to deliver. But it's not yet there. Okay, it's not yet there. And that's part of the game. Part of the game is understanding when to execute. If you can get better at understanding when to execute, or just be led by someone who knows how to execute, that is the missing piece of the puzzle when it comes to this game. Okay, so guys, that's my run through. I don't know how long I've been speaking for today. All right, 16 minutes. That's not too bad. So guys, that's the run through for today. The moral of the story is we're creating some structure in the markets. Very, very nice, because structure leads to profits. We want to wait and see. We want to get just a little bit more weakness, because what the market's done is it's thrown out a curveball. Now the market's a bit confused. The market's like, I don't know what side. Are we still bullish? Are we still bearish? If we're to get one more red day, okay, tomorrow, that's going to ignite some fear into the market. The market's going to be like, okay, maybe this momentum is going to now cease for the rest of the year. That is wrong. I want you guys to know that is wrong. That will act as a very, very good opportunity for a global widespread green momentum push in the markets that all of you guys can enjoy. Okay, so guys, that's the intelligence for today. That's the video for today. As always, drop me your comments below. All right, I do appreciate all of your comments. I do read all of your comments. It's very much welcomed. Keeps me motivated, keeps me smiling, keeps me happy. And yeah, guys, just catch all of you on the next one.